I am just getting all set up. Before I do that, subscriber and emote off. Turn my volume up. Ooh, peaches. I love peaches. And also the little lady, Peaches, that does live streaming and everything. She's amazing. And I'm just getting all set up, guys. No, you may not come over here, Skittles. Alright, audio check 1 2 1 2. Alright, audio check 1 2 1 2. There we go. Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to Pathfinder, the Wrath of the Righteous. I almost said that backwards. We're gonna continue. If I remember right, we left off in a tavern, and I was going around talking to people, getting little side quests, main quests, side quests, and stuff. And I'm betting that there's gonna be a huge fight going out. I got my drinks. I got Gatorade, tea, water. I'm starting just a little bit early today because I am excited. Alright, you. Good days and clear skies. What do you say? Where are we off to today? I'd like to know more about you. Arabeth said your friend Jana Eldori is missing. Do you know where we should look for her? Skittles, what are you doing? Please don't. Cats, guys. Gotta love cats. What do you think of what's going on in Canabras? Is fighting demons all you want, or are you looking for something more? I think we should go our separate ways. You look better for a new commander. Thank you for speaking with me. Until next time. Okay, I like to get to know you better. Of course, ask anything, I'll answer honestly. Tell me about yourself. Where are you from? I'm a little bit from Jeb, a little bit from Katapesh, but mostly from the Knights of Imodea. I was accepted and began my training at 14. I belonged to their ranks more than I belonged to any other place. You come to Mendev by a long road, haven't you? A long one. A traveler is expected to have amusing stories. Unfortunately, I have only 3 tales of interest, and I'd like to save them for our next feast. Otherwise, I won't have anything to show for myself when it's time to start bragging. And that just won't do, especially since I'll win the night with my cautionary tale of a battle with chupacabras. You can't tip me with a story about fighting chupacabras and then not follow through. What are chupacabras, by the way? Lawful. Isn't your attitude toward life and war too carefree, especially for a paladin? What a feast it will be. We'll talk when we celebrate our next victory. I like your attitude. We'll never overcome grief and misery without hope for the better. Skittles, McLeod? No. No. Without hope for the better and dreams of brighter days. What made you become a paladin of Imodea? Ah, that's a serious question and a good one. You should ask it of your companions, but it's a long story. To start with, 12 years ago, I was nothing like the person I am now. I roamed the streets of Solku with the other homeless orphans. I stole, I fought, I was a hired sword for a bit, not the proper origin for a paladin, is it? Back then, Solku was a city of orphans, widows, and widowers. Gnolls decimated the city regularly. My parents were among their victims. People there heard about new deaths before they finished mourning their previous losses. One day, a group of knights of Imodea brought a glimmer of hope to the city. But while others saw them as saviors and protectors, I was busy pricing up their noble horses and their gleaming mithril armor, wondering just how much one of their pretty swords would fetch. A thief lives one day at a time, that's what they say. I was the type to never thought past the next job. Anyhow, I was able to sneak into the knight's camp and steal one of their mithril helms. She pauses, her voice sad and measured. Oops. Go up. Oh, no, oh boy. And I was right. There was a gnoll attacked the home's owner. Asima was her name, and dealt a blow to her unprotected head. A gnoll, like all those others, she's fiercely driven from the gates of Selku. The one blow was fatal. But who was really to blame for her death, the gnoll attacker or the young thief named Sela? I know what it takes to survive. Sometimes I can't judge you. Even seemingly small misdeed can have terrible consequences. Life is cruel and full of chaos. Sometimes survival just comes down to luck. You couldn't have known the consequences of your actions. So that's how you see it. She looks at you with curiosity, but no hostility. I can't accept that point of view. If the story of my youth taught me anything, it's that we're all accountable for our actions. It's too easy to wave off responsibility if you use the cruelty of life as an excuse. You performed an action that was chaotic. But you were asking what brought me into the ranks of Amadeus warriors. Well, we all choose the paladin's path for our own reasons. Some are guided by nobility of spirit, some by the desire to fight injustice. I became who I am through the penance. Oh crap. Through the penance and debt unpaid. The day Asima died, protecting my city, I wanted to kill myself for a terrible guilt I felt, but then I realized it wouldn't make the world any better, and I decided that instead I'd try to take her place. I'd become who she had been to protect the innocents that she would no longer be able to protect. What are the principles that paladins of Imodea follow? She smiles. I'll tell you, I like to recite her code. It feels like I've said it 1,000 times, but it never gets old. There is strength in these words. I will learn the way to my sword without my heart to guide it. It is worthless. My strength is not in my sword, but in my heart. If I lose my sword, I have lost a tool. If I betray my heart, I have died. I will have faith in the inheritor. I will channel her strength through my body. I will shine in her legion, and I will not tarnish her glory through base actions. I am the first into the battle and the last to leave it. I will not be taken prisoner by my free will. I will not surrender those under my command. I will never abandon a companion, though I will honor sacrifice freely given. I will guard the honor of my fellows, both thought and deed, and I will have faith in them. When in doubt, I may force my enemies to surrender, but I am responsible for their lives. I will never refuse a challenge from an equal. I will give honor to worthy enemies and contempt to the rest. I will suffer death before this honor. I will be temperate in my actions and moderate in my behavior. I will strive to emulate Amadea's perfection. Thank you. I've learned everything I wanted to know. I hope I didn't bore you. Ask me anything else if you'd like. Erebeth said that your friend Jana Eldori is missing. Do you know where we should look for her? Arabeth is worried about her fighters. I understand that. I went to look for Jana myself so I didn't distract you, but since you're in this too, I could use some help. Jana and I met in Canabras a few days ago and just hit it off. We went drinking together, we went to unforgettable celebrations together, but we got separated in the crowd, so we should start looking for the main square. That's where I last saw her. Jana's a good fighter, even if she is green. She couldn't have become an Eldori otherwise. I hope that means she's all right. What do you think of what's going on in Canabras? Ooh, a friend in need is a friend indeed. It's complete chaos. It's lucky we're here to handle it, right? Ah, does the way I talk bother you? I know I can seem Blaze. Many good people and our protector, the Dragon Lady, died here in Canabras. A paladin of Amadea is expected to be properly respectful, and solemn. But I prefer to face troubles with a smile and a bit of common sense. Grief is a weapon they'll use against you. It can undermine a warrior's spirit. It's better to hold off on grief until we're driven the last demon and cultist from the city. That is absolutely right. When chaos ensues, you can go through it and then break down afterwards, because that is the best way to do it. Otherwise, you are going to be distracted and worse consequences can happen. Chaotic. If we want to win, we can't be mourning for our deceased day and night. Plus, joy heals the soul. There's wisdom in traditions of mourning, and one shouldn't reject them, all the more so inappropriate merriment could offend other mourners. Many people's loved ones perished in Canabras. I'm not bothered by how you talk. What matters is how you fight. Now you're talking sense. Well, you can trust in my sword. Is fighting demons all you want, or are you looking for something more? How about covering myself in glory and becoming the hero of 100 ballads? Or at least a dozen, if they're lively ones. Anyway, to be more serious, the area around the World Wound is the best place for a paladin who wishes to defend the weak and serve good. Being part of the crusade is rewarded enough for me, but there's something that worries me. I don't want to sound like I'm criticizing my brothers in arms, but the Eagle Watch and the other orders are focused on just one aim, the war against the World Wound. That's why they can sometimes overlook the smaller things, ordinary misfortunes, you know. I always liked being the wandering knight, because any moment I could get up and go help a poor rat folk whose family had been kidnapped, or an old woman whose favorite dog had gone missing. So here's my answer. I don't have some big important goal, but I'll be happy to help those who need it. A little bit here and there. I think we should go our separate ways. You'd better look for a new commander. Oh, thank you for speaking with me. Until next time. See ya. Okay. You. Ooh, loot. Collect. Eagle Watch. What about you? Arabeth. Rubs her red and tired eyes. Any success? How is the city? What is our main objective? You heard what the demons said. They're going to desecrate the Wardstone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canabras, but every city with a Wardstone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that. No matter what, we will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Amadea's gift must not become a weapon of the abyss. These Wardstones, what are they? They are our greatest treasure. Oh my god, my voice cracked. The shield given to us by Amadea herself and placed in Canabras and other Mendevian cities and fortresses by her herald. The chain of wardstones forms a protective barrier that stops the expansion of the World Wound and keeps the demons from moving beyond its borders. I shudder to think what will happen if the barrier falls. Allow me to ask a few personal questions. Frowning a little bit, Erebeth nods. Please, but I must warn you, there are some things I don't have the right to discuss. Where are you from? I was born in Canabras. I grew up on the farm just outside it, but my way back home lay at the end of a long and winding road. It took me years of traveling through foreign lands before I came to be where I always belonged. How did you become a paladin? A bitter smile appears on the half-orc's face. I don't much like to remember it. Believe it or not, that story of how I became a paladin is also a story of how I failed to become a knight. My parents were crusaders. May their souls stand together in Amadeus' celestial army. When I was born, they retired from the war and started preparing me to continue their legacy. But my father was an orc. You'd be pressed to find a calmer, wiser, and more pious servant of the goddess than he. But still, all his life was dogged by sideways looks and whispers. When I grew older and it was time for me to serve, I decided anywhere but Canabras. That's where my father had served loyally, and his only reward had been injustice. Besides, the witch hunters, led by Honorable Prelate Hallrun, stalked the city with a heavy hand. Who knows what they'd have done to a strange girl with green skin? Instead, I went to... A smirk that looks more like a painful grimace crosses her face. You can laugh if you want, but I was young and foolish. I chose Lastwall of all places. You can imagine how well I was accepted in a country that's been battling the orcs of Belkison since its foundation. Oh my lord, lady! There were many there like me, but we were all treated as second-class citizens. To the locals, my green skin was worse than leper scabs. Even my brothers in faith kept their distance. I took my vows, and goddess granted me the powers of paladin. But even then, not a single order would accept me into their ranks. I spent another 6 months knocking on doors before I realized the simple truth. I serve Imadea, not these people. I don't have to prostrate myself before them. So I left as a paladin, but not a knight. There's no country in the world where gnomes are fully accepted, but that doesn't seem to bother most of you one little bit. Perhaps that's because your true homeland isn't in this world at all. I find it hard to imagine what life's like for your kind. I'm going to take a sip real quick. All this talking can make one thirsty. How did you come to join the Knightly Order? I left last fall and went traveling. The goddess guided me, and my path led to where the atrocities were happening. I often fought in exchange for gold, but never for unworthy aims, of course. I wanted the River Kingdoms for a few years. I wandered the River Kingdoms for a few years, killing monsters and tracking down criminals. Sometimes I thought I was just wasting time, that my true place was in Canabras. But I pushed those thoughts away. I didn't even want to think about going back, but in the end, divine providence had brought me to my senses. It happened in Timon. I was tracking a gang of bandits, which my employer suspected was the cover of Razmirian spies. I managed to find their lair, but inside I found something far more dangerous than spies, an unholy temple of San Kuthan. When I broke in there, the cultists were about to sacrifice someone, the person who was destined to become my wife, Aniva. But that's another story. Aww, we get to hear the other side of it. Awesome. After I cut down the cultists, I examined their papers and couldn't believe my eyes. A network of evil cults had spread through all of Avistan, including Mindev. Worse, the documents clearly showed that their allies, Templars of the Irie Labyrinth, had infested my native Canabras. And we were even among the ranks of the paladins. After that, delaying my homecoming would be a tantamount of desertion. Luckily, I was no longer alone, and Eva was as eager to destroy the cultists as I was. And even I hurried to Canabras. We couldn't trust anyone. The papers indicated that cultists had infiltrated everything. Luckily, I had some experience in investigation, and my beloved She knew her way around working locks, tailing people and trading information with the city's bottom feeders. Soon we defeated, alas, not the whole Hydra, but a few of its heads. Do you know who turned out to be the leader of the cultists? The commander of the Eagle Watch. Can you imagine? While Prelate Hurlbrun was chasing witches through the cities, and the enemies have infiltrated the very order responsible for eternal security. The scandal reached the ears of the Queen. At first she planned to disband the order in disgrace, but then she offered its command to me and put its salvation in my hands. Of course, there was one small catch. I wasn't a knight, but I was made commander just the same, skipping the usual progressions through the ranks. How did the people of Canabras feel about your background? They tolerated it surprisingly well. I shouldn't have been so wary. Crusaders don't tend to be prejudiced as a rule. After all, heroes come all over the world, even from other continents, come here to fight the demons. Apparently the people were only suspicious of full-blooded orcs. There were already many like me here, and we don't have any problems. The locals do have their superstitions. Mendev is merciless as Lastwall. They just have a different set of victims. I kept seeing those same sideways looks and scowls, hearing the familiar whispers. But where once they used to whisper behind my back and point at me, now they whisper in my ear and point at someone else. It's so strange. To be on the other side of humiliation, to wipe the spit from your face and suddenly be invited to change positions and spit at someone else. You must have figured out by now that I'm talking about tieflings. It's true that there are many of them among the cultists and a few among our crusaders, and our fighters do all they can to drive away those who would be our allies. People shun them, call them a Rulu spawn, or worse, as if they choose to be born like that. I believe it's quite a feat to rise against the call of one's blood and join the forces of good. Still, most only see them as the enemy. I once saw a knight bleeding to death because he wouldn't let a tiefling priest touch his wounds. Alas, I haven't been able to change this in all my time in Canabras. Lore, religion, check past. I can't imagine the followers of Zon-Kuthon in alliance with the demon worshippers. Shouldn't they hate each other? They should, but Behemoth's minions are masters of deception. They manipulate Zon-Kuthon's butchers as eagerly as Amadeus' knights. The cultists from the unholy temple didn't know the true face of their associates in Canabras. We ourselves learned the truth much later after getting to the bottom of their nest. Tell me about Aniva. We met in Taiwan. I was wandering aimlessly from one ordeal to another. We returned to Canabras together, exposed the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth. The day the Queen knighted me was the second happiest day of my life. The first was the day of our wedding. Aww. But Neva isn't just my beloved. She's my staunchest ally. We share every victory and defeat. The best of me is alive thanks to her. Thank you for saving her back then. The day Canabras fell before her return, the only thing giving me the strength to protect the defender's heart was the hope that I'd see her again. We are in your debt. Thank you for your answers. She nods without saying a word. Tell me about the Eagle Watch. It is a small order created to fight not only demons, but also the enemy within, to maintain the purity of the paladin ranks, prevent hearsay, and identify spies. And it failed miserably at that. The Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth infiltrated it and formed their nest within its ranks. After the Queen entrusted me with leading the order, Neva and I practically built it from scratch. We got rid of dead weight, people who weren't committed. We organized ways to transmit messages and orders safely. We introduced reliable ciphers. We found tacit allies around the city, from crusaders, orders, to street beggars. This was my personal crusade to purge the city of the Templars who infested it. And I thought I was winning. I could feel it. We were so close to driving the cultists out of Canabras, but It's hard to admit that those successes didn't count for much once the demons entered the city. On the contrary, if it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be a headquarters at Defender's Heart. The cultists would have served up the city on a platter to demons. Exactly, intrigue and spying means nothing when it comes down to honest fighting. Success. When we got up to the surface, there were more cultists in the city than crusaders. What exactly was your order doing? I'm gonna go on the contrary. The lines of Erebeth's forehead softened. Yes, that's true. It's a good thing we achieved something. Thank you. I have to go. Go. May Imadea keep you safe. They all died. My whole troop. I'm so sorry, my dude. Okay, so we have explored. Oh, what are you? Foreign Autumn Haze. Oh no, I haven't explored much. I have to go outside. No, I want to go explore in here. Have I not explored fully? Ooh, loot. No, I have not. Collect all. Ooh. A young man in well-torn traveling clothes and a simple wooden symbol of a rastil on his chest. On his chest is efficiently cutting a linen robe into strips to use as bandages. Despite his visible exhaustion, he works with zeal, singing some tune about red braids and ripe sheaves of wheat under his breath. He raises his warm chestnut-colored eyes to you. Oh, I am a sucker for brown eyes. Like, oh my gosh, yes. Are you one of the Crusaders? Thank you for defending those of us whose talent lie in the battlefield. I'm Jernah, servant of Erastil. Pleased to meet you. What are you doing? Are you from around here? I could use help of a cleric. I only took my holy orders recently, so my God has only bestowed a little of his power upon me as yet. I'm sorry to say that the number of wounded fighters in this tavern is far beyond my power to heal. But there's a reason people say, have faith in the gods, but look to yourself first. I may not be able to help the wounded with magic, but I can at least cut up bandages. Are you from around here? No, I was just passing through Canabras. I was sailing down that old man of ours, the great Selin River, to the village by the name of Chili Creek. Ooh, chili. Chili sounds so good right now. I'm sorry, guys, that I just finished eating, too, before live stream. I happened to land in the city on an eve of the festival, and I am ashamed to say I decided to stay for a day to enjoy myself, but I ended up staying in the city longer than I had bargained for. Chili Creek, where is that? It's a small fishing village. It's not even marked on some maps, but people do live there. What they don't have is a priest. They have no one to heal their wounds, no one to offer prayers for a good catch, no one to give their dead a dignified burial, and the world wound is a stone's throw away, so I'll be setting sail for Chili Creek to serve by God and my people. Once you've held Canabras, I'll be going there. If by the grace of the good gods we all survive this, you should come and visit me sometime. You'll find the village here on the bank of the river. The priest marks Chili Creek on your map. Aren't you a young and inexperienced cleric afraid to go to the border of the world wound? Ooh, cold waters. I won't lie. I am afraid, but what can I do? Those villagers are simple people. Every day of their short lives is spent doing hard and honest work. That's exactly the kind of life I want. Something simple but meaningful. If I had centuries ahead of me like elves do, I might have spared some 50 years or so to travel around the world, young man says with a smile. Or maybe even 100, why not? But I don't have time to spare, so I want to spend my short life in a place where I'm needed most, even if it's dangerous, especially if it's dangerous. I could use the help of a cleric. He makes a helpless gesture. Erastil knows I'd be glad to help you, but it's no use. My spells are depleted and I have no training in potions or scrolls. See this robe? I'm cutting up for bandages. It's the second to last one. I have to go. May Erastil watch over you. Horn Autumn Haze. A tall, fragile-looking elf sits in front of you, eyes closed. He is pale as a ghost, his arms wrapped in a blood-stained bandage. You spot other bandages on his body under his clothes, but even in such a miserable state, he managed to keep calm. Raising his eyes to meet yours, he says faintly, I am Thorn Autumn Haze, at your service. His pale lips are reddened by blood, but you see no signs of pain or fear in his gray eyes. Do you need help? After giving you a cold, intense look, he shakes his head. Do not trouble yourself on my behalf. A local healer tended to me. Besides, I come from a resilient, hardy people. My body will endure both the wounds and the poison delivered through them. Who are you? My name is Sporn Autumn Haze. I've come here from Kenonen because I am a hunter, and all minions of evil are my quarry. I won't say more than that, if you don't mind. We are strangers in different races and cultures. I'd rather not tell you more than is necessary. Who wounded you? A sinner and accomplice to demons, the quarry I am hunting in this inhospitable place. I am Zana Kinbonk. Kinbonk. You can trust me, I might be able to help you. After a brief pause, Thorn says, it would be impolite to refuse such a direct and friendly offer. Who is the quarry here in Mendev? I was hunting a fugitive, a disrot, right? That, by the name of Kalesa. It pains me to admit that there are heinous malefactors such as her among my noble kind. I managed to catch up to her in Canabras, and I wounded her. The demons appeared, and the city was engulfed in flames. I was injured in the battle that ensued and couldn't free her soul from its service to the Dark Masters. He expresses no anger or hatred as he speaks, only compassionate sorrow. I'm sorry for your misfortune. I hope things will turn out differently next time. You're not that great of a hunter, it would seem. Oh! He purses his lips. There is no need for pity. Our ancient kind is blessed with great longevity. We gain a deeper understanding of the world than other races, and we learn our lessons better than anyone. That goes from learning from our mistakes as well. I survived, which means I'll be more prepared when next we meet. I wish to aid you in your hunt. He covers his eyes wearily. I thank you, but this is my mission, and I'm used to facing all manners of terrors on my own. I do appreciate your willingness to help. If you happen to meet Kalissa, take caution. She has turned many innocent souls to the path of evil, and darkness has rewarded her with many gifts. Her appearance alone will tell you that it is warped. That agate skin, the malicious stare of her blood-red eyes, the bestial teeth. She's more a monster than an elf at this point. What does this Kalissa look like again? Ooh, the outcast. Her skin is dark, her hair preternaturally white, her red eyes can see perfectly in the dark, which, to my dismay, I've come to know from experience, but bright light causes her kind pain. I used a chemical powder that explodes in a dazzling flash, and she cried out as if I had stabbed her. I'd like to know more about you. Oh, it appears this woman is a drow. Her race is also known as dark or cavern elves. They are rarely seen on the surface, so it is surprising to encounter her here. I won't hold anything back, not who I am, why I made my way here, or who it was that I'm pursuing. Tell me more about yourself. Remind me, who's the quarry that brought you to Mendev? Refresh my memory of Kalissa. Tell me more about yourself. Other peoples tend to believe that identity is the sum of a person's actions and events that happen to them. For them, I am one of the long line of warriors of Kenonen, who since his youth has dedicated himself to hunting evil and injustice. For them, I am successful and capable huntsman who has tracked down and slain a great many monsters. But I am an elf, and for me, my identity has different meaning. It is shaped by the place where I was born and that I love so deeply. I am shaped by what I find beautiful and what makes my heart quicken, by the fears that come to me in the dead of night, by the things I find intolerable, and that the sight of them. My very core darkens and fills with poison. Thus, to tell you who I am would require many days and much candor, which is more than you and I have at our disposal. Why did you choose to be a hunter of evil? Because I am the son of a noble and proud nation. We are sometimes criticized for arrogance, but no one dares to doubt our honor. When a crime is committed, we cannot turn a blind eye. If we were to abandon our obligations to oppose evil, if we were to surrender this obligation to other races, we would also relinquish our preeminence. Well, that's honorable. I have no more questions. As you wish. I think Kalesa might be a drow. Hey! You see the shadow pass over Forin's eyes in a single instant, then his face is just impassive as before. A drow. Unlikely, it's more plausible that her dark service has left a brand similar to ones that had twisted the entire cursed drow. Race, a coincidence, I would think. Alright, I have to go. Good fortune to you. Ooh, to the basement! To the basement, to the wall. Do 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 do. Oh. Surrender thy soul, Delvin. Imadea, protect us. Oh god, what did I get to? Ha ha ha. Got you again. How many times is that today? Take your jokes and shove 'em, tiefling. Oh boy, whoa, easy there, chief. Don't hit me. I'm gonna loot. Just loot to loot. Delvin, go ahead. Don't take too long, though. Guard, Canberra still has some fight in it. We'll take those demons through the day that they... Oops. That they came here. I heard that the army is on its way here from Neuroscion. Ooh. I have no idea what that's doing. Outside. Loot. Ooh, loot. I shall loot. Woljif.
Chief! Ooh, hey, gorgeous. Come over here. I want to talk to you about something. Something really important.
Quit bothering the decent people in here, Woljif, or I'll knock your teeth out.
What's it to you, Delvin Dum-Dum? You were told to guard me, and I'm not stopping you. But no one told me I had to shut my trap.
Who are you? What do you want from me? Why are you in chains? Your shadow. What was that? We'll talk later. Who are
Woljif.
you?
Woljif Jeffdo. I deal in useful things. I can get you whatever you want. Anything. But there's just one problem.
What do you
I'll
want
lay it
from me?
out for you. Simple job, 30 minutes tops. We go someplace, talk to someone, and in return, whatever you want, I'll get it for you. Some extra rations? No problem. Armor, weapons, scrolls, you name it. It's as good as yours. If you need my help with something, whistle and I'll be there. I'm handy enough with knives too, and even my magic know-how isn't too shabby.
What a load of guff. If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck in here now, would you?
Don't you listen to him, Chief. He'd find fault with the Queen herself. I'll be useful to have in battle, and I'll sell whatever you want at a reasonable price. It's your lucky day. You won't meet another gem like me in Canabras.
I can't help you while you're chained up here. How can I free? Why are you in chains?
Really matter? Don't get hung up on the past, Chief. Don't look to the future. Live in the here and now.
He was caught thieving.
Your shadow. What was that?
Get me out of here and I'll tell you. And don't worry, it's not contagious.
I can't help you while you're chained up here. I can free you.
Easy. You know Irabeth? Feisty looking gal, always wears armor. You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her, put her in a good word for me, will ya? Tell her there's this guy Woljif locked up for no good reason in the Defender's Heart. Well, for the follies of his youth. And he really wants to get out on bail so he can keep up his good behavior and make a contribution to society. You got that? Will you do it?
I'm gonna take a sip. Alright, I'll talk to Irabeth about your situation. No, I'm not going to help you. I need to think about it.
Well, think fast. I'm already losing feeling in my legs sitting here.
We'll talk later. I've thought it over. I'll help you and I'll talk to Irabeth. Well, if he was caught thieving, and that, I wonder if he is a rogue, a trickster rogue.
I knew I could count on you. Knew it the moment I laid eyes on you.
We'll talk later. Out on parole. Ooh, loot. My tiny wee little legs. You know what? Before I do that, I want to show me. Show me. What is this? Animal hide. Oh, no, not the bottle of oil. That. Slime skin. Slimy. Silver powder. Mutated fish. Excess spices. What are you? A princess lockpick? No. Okay, so that's 215. Diamond dust. Merchant would pay well for it. Can also be used to cast certain spells. What is that? You take control of a target living creature skeleton. A creature has its skeleton rattle within its flesh, causing it grievous harm. The target takes 3d6 damage and plus a 1d6. Ooh. I don't know. Oh, jeez. Scroll subscriber's kit. Nice. Elemental essence. Urgent can be used for potions or scribe scrolls. Blood vial. Is this all the stuff that I gave him beforehand? First aid kit. Deal. There we go. Alright. Off to Erebeth. There's a tiefling chained up in the Defender's Heart. What can you tell me about him? Woljif is a petty thief from a gang of tieflings operating Catambrus. That's what we call them in these parts. They tried to rob a vendor of magical items recently. Unfortunately, we apprehended only one of them, and the rest managed to escape. We have nowhere else to keep him apart from the Defender's Heart, but that's hardly a prison. Woljif knows it too. He's been begging us for days to let him go free or have someone vouch for him. He's already asked you to put in a good word for him, hasn't he? He squints at you thoughtfully, then shrugs. If you want to recruit Woljif and put him to good use, go ahead and take him off our guard's hands. We can ill afford to let a soldier spend their days watching over a middling thief I hope the tiefling spends their days watching. Oh, sorry. I hope that the tiefling proves useful should you decide to take him along. Have to go. Go. May Amadei keep you safe. We're gonna get a thief! I like a big party. Bigger the party, better the hitters. Ooh, is there something to take down over here? I too like shiny stuff. And this is why we explore everything, guys. You find people in strange places. Go ahead. Don't take too long, though.
Well, Chief, what do you got for me?
I talked to Arabeth and I decided to make you part of my troop. We'll see how it goes.
You must be a smooth talker. Come on, Delvin. Get these bracelets of yours off me. I'm going free.
You're sure to regret this. This tiefling will fleece you for everything you've got. Mark my words.
You're a bitter little man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can ya? I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long. And now, Chief, straight down to business. You see, I'm one of those guys that people around here call thieflings. We just call ourselves the family. After we knocked over that shop and I got stuck here in the Defender's Heart, a little bird told me that big sister Charisme wanted to see me. That she had some questions to ask me. You following? Now, she won't be asking me questions like, Woljif, how'd you manage to get out of this one? Or, Woljif, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So, I knew right away that I couldn't go alone. You turned up just in time, Chief. You don't need to do anything when we get there. Just stand behind me and look mean, and I'll handle the rest. Somehow. Let's go. I'll show you the way.
Alright. I wonder. The button won't budge. Ooh. I wonder. That won't budge. Wonder if they have to all be down. I'm gonna play with this. That won't budge. Up, down, up, down. Alright, I'm gone. I'll figure out. Maybe. Probably not. What is going on with my phone? Alright. Mom. Alrighty. Oh, do I... Okay. Oh. Outside I go. Into the fray. Into the thicket. Into the thicket. Ooh, what are you? This place has been sanctified. It can protect the area around it from corruption of the abyss. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's a big dude. Commander, look what we got here. Are you too mad? Whatever possessed you to steal the gem golem from the tower We didn't steal nothing, Commander. We saw the looters dragging it down the street and recaptured it. And lay alone is more than the castle. I really don't like the idea of leaving, though I did not get the shiny fella, as you called it. Looks at a single gem. Oh my gosh. Well then. Just going to look around. Ooh, what's down over here? Oh, is that a puppy? Oh no, is it? Oh, oh. Okay. What's up here? Is there stuff I can loot over here? Okay. Look at my little waddle. Waddle, waddle. Take. Don't. Can't sing that song. Okay. You. A grizzled dwarf turns a blade in his calloused hands, carefully inspecting its edge, and when he sees you approaching, he sets the blade aside and greets you with a nod. A new face in the city. You picked a good time to come to Canabras. As you can see, we're in sore need of warriors. Show me your wares. Do you know everyone in Canabras by sight? Well, not everyone, but I make it my business to know the people who might need my services. A blacksmith's work isn't just at the anvil, you know. Are you Staten Vane's brother? Yup. Where he goes, I go. That's how we've always done it. Even before the world wound, I forge the armor, he goes into battle and breaks it, he brings it back to me, and I repair it, and make it better than before. Everything's changed since then, of course, but that part has stayed the same. How is Stanton to blame for the fall of Dresden? I've told this story so many times already, well, telling it one more time won't kill me. Dresden was built after the First Crusade, back when it seemed like a victory was ours for the taking, and that the demon invasion would soon be at an end. The population of the old Sarkoris was thoroughly diminished, and many of them hoped to see their hard fighting repaid with a small plot of unclaimed land. Dresden was the fortress built on all our hopes, and on excuse me, and on Mendev's ambitions, though you're not supposed to say that out loud. What a city it was, Sana Bonk. You can't even imagine it was built by the finest engineers from the Five Kings Mountain. Queen Gallifrey spared no expense. Dresden was meant to be the capital of the Crusade movement, the monument of its glory and beacon of the hope for all Galorian. Heroes were drawn there to seek fame and glory, and they came from all over Taldor, Grund, Tanzi, or is it Tanshai? I couldn't list them all. A relic known as the Sword of Valor has kept there, a banner that had been carried into battle by Imidea herself back when she was still human. That banner protected the city and kept the demons from teleporting inside its walls. As long as the banner was in place, Dresden was invincible, or so we thought. But then the whirlwind suddenly expanded, the demons launched a new onslaught, and folks started saying it was time to declare a second crusade. Dresden was unassailable until one young officer was tempted by a beautiful woman. She convinced him that the banner shouldn't be hanging in the city and that its rightful place was on the battlefield. She whispered honey words about glory and valor and convinced him that he could be a hero as great as Imidea herself, and the poor fool believed her. He rounded up some of his hot-headed friends and carried the banner outside the city gates. on unauthorized foray. The demons slaughtered them within seconds, but for some reason, the courageous ringleader was spared. A whole army teleported into Dresden. It was a bloodbath. As you can guess, that officer was called Staten Von, and a woman turned out to be a demon. Not just any demon, it was Monago, the foul wretch. She'd given us a lot of grief here in Canaveras too. Just don't ask me what I was doing while my brother was off having tryst with that beast, and why I didn't save him from his own stupidity. The blacksmith gestures as if to ward off the inevitable reprobation. Who could have guessed it would end like this? I've failed my brother. That's the truth. I blame myself every day looking at his plight, so that's the story. Why do you have your forge here in the tavern yard? Wherever I am, that's where my forge is. A true master of any craft will always find the tools they need. I miss my old forge, of course. It's now just a pile of charred stone and metal, but I've still got my hands, and that means I can work. Show me your wares. Oh. Can I compare? I can't compare. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Uh, Armor of Vigilance. Enchantment, base value, enchantment. Arcane spell failure chance. Oh. Max dexterity. No. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. No. Tainer heavy crossbow. Nice. Butcher of the Undead. A great club. Damaging enchantment +1. This +1 Great Club grants the wielder a +1 bonus on attack rolls against undead creatures. Nice. Mm, nice. He's got a bunch of good stuff. Wow. He's got a bunch of stuff. A gnome hooked hammer. Meshwork. Ooh, nice. Hmm. That's nice. Hmm. There's only 8. I don't have what I need for that.
Here we go again.
A what? Preston G painter gold. It's a golem. The magnificent glittering golem encrusted with gems and covered in intricate flowery embossing triumphantly exclaims, "Happy to be of service! May Sheila brighten the vivify your day." Vivify what? What are you? I am a golem. A precise type golem. Many millennia ago, I was built by Zlanti clerics of Shaylin, the goddess of beauty, to make the world a better place. I am joyful service. In my joyful service, I have visited many lands, and from the past few centuries, I have resided at the Temple of Sunrise, chrysanthemums of Taizé. I'm going to say Taizé. Tianjie. But then the good cleric saw fit to offer me as a gift to Mendibian Crusaders so that you could share in the beauty I can create. How can you do anything useful? My creators granted me the ability to place illusions on various items. I can change their color and texture to make them more beautiful and appealing to the eye. Would you like me to cast an illusion over your armor and make it green? Green is a very pleasant color, and it would match your eyes. How did you end up here? I was in the Tower of Estrad Museum, but then some not beautiful people came and started smashing everything. I asked them to show restraint, and that's when they decided to steal me. After all, I am beautiful and very valuable. They dragged me down the street, and I didn't want to go with them, so I kept stopping. The last beautiful of my kidnappers threw me over his shoulder. Oh, wow. Threw you over their shoulder? And tried to run with me, but I am very heavy, so his back made a very not beautiful crunchy sound. Honey, is your intelligence low? Because it's adorable. He started yelling, and then everyone else started yelling. Some of that yelling was directed at me, and then they started hitting me with their not beautiful weapons, and then some good crusaders drove them away and brought me here. Oh, baby. You're a baby. And now I've been lumbered with you. Waste of good metal you are, and instead of working, I'm supposed to keep an eye on you so no one is tempted by the walking treasure trove. I love this. What can you do to help the war effort? I was not designed for any type of combat, yet I can bring beauty and harmony to any type of combat. I want to cast illusion on my gear. Happy to be of service. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Transferring item. How do I transfer item? Shared stash. Oh, I don't need that.
I feel like the chosen one.
Okay, no. Crusader. Area exit. To the basement. Oh, the basement just took me out. You guys are still sitting around. I need to go sell that book. Unneeded weight. You. Show me what you got. There you go. And I am just gonna do deal. There we go.
What's going on here?
And back outside we go. I should look at my quests that I got. Oops. How do I do this again? Here we go. Oh, yeah, level up. I should probably level up. Oh, 6 points. I really need mobility. Trickery, stealth would be nice. knowledge of arcane, world knowledge, lore nature, lore religion, perception, persuade. I am next. Okay. Oh, prana strike, point blank shot. Class progression. Rogue. Feats. Name maneuvers, dazzling display, deceitful, defensive combat training, deft hands. I want deft hands. Okay, next. Finesse training bite, finesse training claw, finesse training dagger, finesse training gore. Whenever the rogue makes a successful melee attack with a selected weapon, she adds her dexterity modifier instead of her strength modifier for damage roll. If any effect would prevent that rogue from adding her strength modifier to damage roll, she does not add her dexterity modifier. Okay, I want this next. Danger sense, sneak attack, deft hands. Sounds good. Okay. Character Zana Kinbonk has prepared the spell Treat Affliction. It requires a material component first aid kit, which you don't possess. Material components are items necessary for casting a spell. If a spell requires any such components, they would be listed in its description. The items are expended when the spell is cast. You can buy you can buy material components for spells from vendors. You can, for example, visit a safe place to shop the components. I have a first aid kit. Where is my little dragon? Area exit. There we go. Accept. As descendants of demons, tieflings are not the most respected or trusted of Mendev citizens, to put it mildly. However, a few minutes in conversation with Woljif is not okay. Don't get it. Read all that. This is a global map of the city of Canabras. To move to the visible part of the map, use R to travel to the location you have discovered. Hover the cursor over the location and press X. Oh, some are not available for travel for various reasons. As you explore the map and progress through the game, you will discover new locations and routes. While traveling between locations, you may be attacked by enemies, so be sure to have enough rest and don't let them take you by surprise. Blacksmith Library, Market Square. We should go to the Market Square, but Tiefling's hideout. That was attacked. Pixen Wine Cellar, Great Garrison, Topaz Solutions, Triad Residence, Worm's Mansion. That's gone. Oh, this is the crack. Wow, that crack really did it. Tower of Estrad. Well, Silken Thread Stealer. The closest one would be the Thiefling's hideout. Let's go there first. A spacious, well-furnished cellar under the hardware store serves as a hideout for the Thieflings in Canabras. This is where the eldest sister, that lady appointed by the family, conducts the gang's affairs by planning robberies and sharing the loot between the gang members. Journey takes an hour. Let's travel. Oh, the fallen horse. The bloody carcass of a strong steed with a broken leg is covered in mangled armor. The saddlebag is intact. You can procure some regents for creating consumable items here. You've never been to this location, so let's go here first. Collect. No more regents in this. Okay. Let's go here. Travel. Whee! Do you want to enter this location? Yes. I'm gonna take a sip real quick. I'm sorry if you hear me drinking. Okay. We are going to save.
I am here all week.
Now, we are... Oh, my little dragon. Look at it! It's so pretty and cute and...
We'll witness, one way or the other.
A bright future awaits us.
Okay, level up. We need to level up everyone real quick. We are a paladin. Altering this value will disable... No. Okay, we're going to go next. We are... Oh, you don't have anything to level up. Really? Back. No points. Armor focus, heavy armor. Arcane. Athletics. Value. Nope. Okay.
Rely
Okay.
on me.
I'll watch your back.
We are... Shaman. Spirit hunter. Nice. Okay. None. None. It's all automatic. I just have to do this.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better.
There we go.
Are we in trouble yet?
Something wrong?
No, I want to take off. Put you in dart. Okay. You, I want to give cure. Light wounds. Nice. This is what? Mage armor, magic missile, ear piercing scream. Ooh. Magic missile.
Who, me? Fine.
Loot. I don't care. I'm looting your stuffs. Oh no. Hi! The basement is dark and dank, and you are immediately struck by the hostility of the gathered tieflings. 5 of them are kneeling along the wall, separate from the rest. A tall woman who had been cleaning her fingernails with the tip of her knife greets you with a narrowed eyes. Brother Woljif, you got my message then. Sorry, I couldn't swing by sooner, my dear sister. It was just one other thing after another. First I was shackled, next, well, no, I was still in shackles, and then I was being watched, and then the chief got me out, and I came here straight away. I knew you'd been waiting on me. Enough talking, or else we'll be here all night. So we had a clear plan. We were going to wait for nightfall, slip into the shop, grab the goods, and leave. Even if the neighbors called the guard, there was time to get away. But what happened? That being Arabeth showed up almost right away. She knew we'd be there. Somebody betrayed us, and I have a good idea who it was. What do you have to say for that? Make it quick. Do you think Woljif knows the name of the traitor? Awful, the burden of proof lies on the accuser. Woljif doesn't have to prove anything. Tanabris is burning. Why are you squabbling here instead of fleeing the city? Woljif, tell your side of the story. What happened? Attack? I'll kill you all and put an end to this. I don't want to get involved in your business. Do you think that he knows the name of the traitor? Turns to you. She speaks. I thought Woljif only brought you so he'd have someone to hide behind if things went south. Yes, he knows the name of the traitor. Every gang that Brother Woljif has been a part of has very quickly come to an end. Their hideout location was passed to the guards, or their competitors found out where they could ambush them. Woljif is the only one who always comes out smelling of roses. If you think about it, you'll come to the same conclusion as us. I'd have to say that meant that Woljif was cursed with finding the friends among losers and screw-ups. But now that he's with us, that must mean that the curse has been broken. That depends. He was indeed most fortunate to find himself in the party with me. On the other hand, he also ended up in a party with you. Does the burden of proof lies on the accuser? Doesn't have to prove anything. Canopus is burning. Why are you squabbling instead of fleeing the city? I'd be glad to leave, like the rest of my brothers and sisters, but in the family there's nothing worse than betrayal, and it's something we do not forgive. We don't forgive anyone who lets traitors off the hook, either. If I don't find the rat, my superiors, let's just say, I'll wish I was burning in Canabras. I want to keep living, so I'm going to take the chance until I find out who is a traitor here. No one is leaving. Well, Jeff, tell us your side of the story, what happened. What's there to tell? About a week ago, my sister got 6 of us together in this very basement. Me and those 5 other over there, he jerks his head toward the 5 tieflings kneeling by the wall. She rounds us up and says, we've got to score ancient trees and wonders. The one place nobody's ever been able to hit, the place that's guarded by a golem. But now a powerful scroll that would knock out the golem just happened to come into our possession along with the tip-off that the shop owner would be gone on a particular night. All 6 of us know a bit of magic, and we know that enchanted junk will sell for a pretty penny, so we're in. And the most important thing was that none of us was to be hanging about the shop ahead of the job. No casting out the place, no calling attention to ourselves from either the golem or its master. This job was top secret. That's all true so far. Go on. Oh my gosh. We did everything right with the locks and the golem. I picked the lock. I remember it clear as day. Sister Dalna was on the lookout. Brother Melrone had the scroll. Doffy, Tavi, and Varnier brought the sacks. We covered the windows and lit the torches. I remember scooping up rings and tossing them in the sack, and one right expensive one rolled away from me. I crawled under the table after it, and next thing I know, Airbeth was there. Everybody scampered, but I was still under the table. Not my finest moment. I was going to wait it out, but then those blockheads were dragging me out by my tail and put me in shackles. They took all my rings off me, about 20,000 worth, and to add insult to injury, I never even found the last one. In the end, I got busted over nothing. So they caught you. Poor thing stripped you of your loot and didn't even manage to stash anything. Where's the moon of the abyss, Brother Woljif? What is the moon of the abyss? It was an amulet I used to sit on a little cushion in the window of that place. Sterling silver sparkled like a star, a fine piece of work. On one side there was a half moon, the crescent of a waning moon. In the middle there was a dark crystal like an eclipsing of the moon. Old man Philemon was so proud of that amulet he used to say I'd never sell it. It's the jewel of my collection. I used to go there to see what kind of treasures there were in the world. There's nothing else to look at in Canabras. People used to claim it was a powerful thing, but who to say? If you ever stole a thing like that, you'd have the guards on you in a second. You tried to fence it. Everybody knew that you were always hanging around at that place, drilling over the moon of the abyss. Did you think you could swipe it and all the commotion and keep it for yourself? Did you hope that we'd all be locked up and you'd get off scot-free with a fancy trinket to boot? Don't take me for a mug, Woljif. I see right through you. Why would Erebeth arrest you, her own informant? Took the words right out of my mouth. It doesn't make any sense. If I was the rat, I'd have kissed her on the hand and been long gone by now. You know me, sister. I'm a cautious fella. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. I'm a cautious fella, not an idiot. Why would I go against the family? So the fish in the cellar can have a nice Woljif-sized dinner. The moon of the abyss is pretty babble, to be sure, but it's just an amulet. It ain't worth dying over. You knew Erebus people would protect you. You knew you could pin the moon going missing on them. And now you come here with backup. You knew exactly what I was going to say to you. Only problem is nobody's returned the amulet to Phelan. Are you giving Erebus a cut? Is that it? Have you seen her? Do you think she'd take a cut of anything I offered her? She can't be bought. She's like 3 heralds of Emodea all rolled into one. He speaks the truth. You'll find some knights who'll take bribes, I'm sorry to say, but Erebeth, Terrible Bade, isn't one of them. Go on, Woljif. That's the whole story. That's the whole sorry story. He crosses his arm looking affronted. Some family this turned out to be just a name in the end. The real family people take each other at their word. They don't throw around accusations. I didn't take the moon of the abyss. What am I going to do with it? You can't sell it to no crusaders. It's a special item. You can't wear it. It'll get nicked. It's pretty to look at, sure, but it ain't that pretty. If it's that important to you, sister, I'll find it and I'll drag that traitor here by its horns just so you don't end up at the bottom of the cellar. But do you know what you're gonna owe me for that? An apology right here in front of everyone. You're going to apologize loud and clear so everybody hears it. You'll say, sorry, Woljif, you're a good guy and I was wrong about you. Fine. You're one of the people, which is why I'm going to give you some time. If you run, Brother Woljif, the family will get you wherever you go. You'll spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder, tossing and turning at night, fearing poison in every cup and every meal. You'll look in the eyes of every tiefling you meet, wondering if the family's come for you. You'll have no peace, but one day you'll be tired of running. You'll stop to catch your breath, and that is when we'll get you. Got that? You got away with words, sister. A way that almost made me wet myself, but the way nonetheless. Let's go, Chief. We'll go chat with that scary gal, Arabeth. She knows you a little. We can ask her who ratted us out. I'll let you do the talking. The burden of proof lies on the accuser, Woljif. Doesn't have to prove anything. In a single fluid motion, she adjusts her grip on the knife and that's holding it by the blade as if preparing to throw it. Burden of proof. Are you the city guard or something? I don't know how it is with your lot, but in the family, the highest rank is always right. And here, that's me. You performed an action that was lawful. We'll find the real traitor. And I'll get my apology onward to Arabeth, Chief. Let's go clear my good name. Root out the traitor, but be quick about it. Time's running out. I don't want to get chewed up by demons.
You sure it's safe?
I'm just gonna take everything that you got. It's fine. A thiefling,
I
thiefling,
can do this.
thiefling.
Maybe.
You'd need to be very dumb to steal from the family. Vulture's got brains, but maybe it ain't him. Thiefling, 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 thiefling,
You're right behind
thiefling,
me, right?
thiefling, Vanir, Dolphy, Milleron, Balana, Tave, sister. Ooh. Well, are you going to tell me who the traitor is? The name of the moon of the abyss that they stole? I don't need any. Take a good look at the suspects. I don't want to get involved in your business. Hey, don't joke like that, Chief, or else why'd I bring you here? Clear my name with you. I changed my mind. Don't touch him. Evil, I made up my mind. You can have him. I changed my mind. Don't touch him. I'm ready to give him a name. Remind me why you're accusing Woljif. I need a little bit more time. There we go. I
Yes,
do
Mom.
not want to accuse someone. Did you just say yes, Mom? Oh my gosh. I forgot what I was saying now. Okay. To the defender's heart. Travel. Yes, let's enter. Rogues and some other classes can use their sneak attack to inflict additional damage. Nice. Okay, let's go find Erebeth. Ooh, loot. I do like loot. Look at it. It's so cute. I want to pet it, but we can't pet animals in here, and I think that's a waste. Like, come on. Like, how dare you put animals in a game and then not let us pet them? Like, that is, like, absolute murder. Okay, we got a torch. I give you cheese. This. What is this? Tainted fowl. Ugh. Fine. Mugs. Lock pit. No, you don't get it. Oh wait, what was that pretty shell? Shining shell. Do 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 do. For roots. Nope. Just give me the
I
money.
feel like a chosen one.
I got a male voice for my female character. Lovely. There's a traitor I'm trying to track down. Who is your informant among the thieflings? Arches her brow in surprise. Canabras is threatened by a demon horde, and you have enough spare time to help out thieves? I don't like this, but I hope you know what you're doing. I'll tell you everything I know. I did not see my informant's face. He slipped out of the dark alley, handed me a note, and disappeared. She hesitates as she tries to remember. He had a cloak with a hood masking his face, but the long horns, didn't fit underneath it. There should be a guardian golem in that place, the shop they tried to rob. The owner gave us the construct's code word just in case. The golem itself was destroyed, but the head seems to be intact, so we can interrogate the thing and find out what it saw. The code word is Hand of Aurori. The shop's owner must have escaped, but there's a chance you'll get lucky with the golem. Okay, I have to go to the shop. I am smaller than the chair. I'm going to say this. I relate to gnomes and hobbits so much because sitting down, I can't touch the floor. And oh boy, my dad has a tool chest that he just got, and I am 2 inches taller than it. And my dad towers over it. Like, oh my gosh. And my dad's like 5'6", 5'7". And here I am standing at 4'11". Oh god, this is all backwards. I got turned around. Okay, we need to go to the antiquity shop. Except Camilla has both youth and talent in her favor. She tirelessly fights demons and cultists alike, but prefers to keep her distance from her fellow warriors. It's hard to tell if she is the... Ooh, we might actually fight. Gods can't help anyone. They're just like us mortals, silly, frightened, clueless. No one can save you. No one except you. Ember.
Beautiful. Hello? Is anyone there? Please, get me out of here. Let's see what we can do.
We're gonna collect
Is that a
things.
trap?
Jeez. Where? Where?
Pull me out. Hello? Free at last. I thought I'd be flattened like a pancake under that rubble. Much obliged. Damn, I'm not in any pain, but my head is so foggy for some reason. What's with all the hubbub in the city? The name's Finian. I'm a Pathfinder. If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
You're a Pathfinder?
That's right, Finian Dismar, Pathfinder and Crusader. I roam around the world wound wherever my tasks lead me. Scouting mostly, but this last while I've just been hanging around in Canabras, waiting until I'm needed again. I'm bored out of my mind, but at least this shop makes for better lodging than some inn.
What I meant was, what are you?
What's that supposed to mean? I just told you. You want to know where I hail from, is that it? Well, I'm from around here, actually. We Kellets of the Star Eye clan fled when the World Wound troubles began. But I couldn't stand by while the demons wreaked havoc, so I came back. Or did you mean to ask about my weapon of choice? My best weapon is every weapon. I'm a skilled and capable fellow, if I do say so myself. I can swing a sword and poke with a spear, but what I am best at is communing with the spirits. They call folks like me phantom blades.
Ooh, that would work really well with my shaman. Phantom Blade, what is
It's
that?
like a spiritualist, but with a twist. It means that some spirit took a liking to me at some point, and it can turn into whatever weapon I need. Handy, eh? I don't need any whetstones or enchantments. Doesn't take up space either. Although, to be fair, it's not a barrel of laughs. The spirits that bestow this kind of power don't come from happy places, and they're not exactly bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. They usually appear after great battles that leave few survivors.
The city's under attack by the demons.
What? The last thing I saw was some thieves breaking in here. And then the guards came, everyone was running around. After that, it's a bit of a blur. Right when things got intense, they dropped the
Chomp
cabinet
chomp.
on me. I couldn't even help the owner. I was just lying under the shelves like a dimwit until you came along.
1 second. I have to take a sip.
If there are demons in Canabras, we must do something about it. The city needs every blade it can get. Hey, do you mind taking me with you? I don't think I can handle this alone. And besides, the more the merrier.
I'm a piranha. How did you end up in the shop?
I've been waiting here so long I don't even remember anymore. Just sitting and waiting for any word from the Pathfinders, but it looks like everyone has forgotten about me. The shop owner is an old friend of the Pathfinders, so I've taken up residence here.
Alright, I'll take you with me. No, I won't take you. You're a strange creature and I don't trust you.
I swear you won't regret it. I can do all sorts of things. Is there anything your party is missing? A sword, a spear, a bow? Just say the word.
Okay. Finnan the talking weapon. We got a talking weapon, guys. Oh my god. You now have a unique companion, Finnan the talking weapon. You can access him by pressing R2 and selecting Finnan, open the window to start a dialogue with him or change his form. He can take the shape of any weapon, and you can give him to one of the characters in your party. There are no limitations to changing Finnan's form. Finnan will become more powerful as his personal story progresses.
Here we go.
Some scrolls have been torn apart and some have been trodden on by muddy boots. Oh, that is a shame. Okay.
Here we go
No,
again.
I want
I
you.
need the voice of the spirits.
Here we go. You need Finnan. Where is Finnan? Oh yeah, this. Want to bless. And where is Finnan? Feral gremlin noises. Oh, how is you? I'm doing good. I'm enjoying this. Where is that butter? That's butter. I picked up butter. Old map of, ooh, nice. Is he a scroll or something? His dreams. Scroll to remove fear. Scroll of sickening. Reduce person.
Well, open your heart to me.
How about no? How do we get the little companion thing?
What's going on here?
What is this? Cause fear. Okay.
I'm here all week.
Okay, I guess he went back to the companion thing. Ooh, that's a heart. The polished oak shelves once shadow cased a magic rings and amulets. Now that's left are the grubby handprints of the robbers.
Can't hide from me.
The polished oak shelves once showered magic rings and amulets. Now that's all that left is grubby handprints of the robbers. Loot. I shall loot that. Unique weapons and antique armor were previously displayed on these stands. Excuse you, and unlike their new owners, even now their true value.
Beautiful.
Master, code word. Hand of Rory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Code word. I don't know the code. Hand of Rory. Code word correct. The golem's eyes glow brighter, awaiting orders. Where did you come from? Who created you? Tell me about the suspicious people who came to the shop in the last week. 56 individuals entered the shop. Human, female, old. Gnome, male, old. Human, female. He'll be reeling off customers till nightfall. We need to ask it in a different way. Where did you come from? Who created you? This golem was created by Gaffrin and Son. Address, third building on the right, Jewelers Alley, Nerosian Mindev, Model G 504ENE, which stands for Experimental Enhanced. For all inquiries, contact Mr. Gaffrin. Where were any of the suspicious people tieflings? Tieflings, 3. Tiefling male, middle-aged. Tiefling male, young. Tiefling female, young. Describe the young male tiefling. Tiefling male, medium height, short horns curling backwards, medium length tail, eye color yellow, hair color black. Special observations, annoyed master. Horns, hair, tail, that sounds like me, but that's not possible. I know what the security's like here. I didn't come near the place. I give you my word, Chief. No special observations. Subject was unremarkable. There, see? Can't have been me. Describe the middle-aged male tiefling. Tiefling male, medium height, long horns, medium tail, eye color pale blue, skin color dark. Special observation, red hair. Oh, that's our trader. I'd bet your life on it. Sister drilled into our heads that we wasn't supposed to be hanging about the shop. Red hair. We got a couple of gingers and plenty more to get out of the bottle. So much for special observation. Golems ain't all that cracked up to be. Maybe its master knows more. Describe the female tiefling. Stolen moon. Tiefling female, above average height, hair long pale, tail not observed, long horns, eye color blue, special observation, scar on nose, baldric with gold stitching. I don't know that one. A new arrival, most likely, gold stitching. Wouldn't mind getting to know her a little better. Enough. Where is your master? Philemon? For that guy, my master is in his hiding place. Revealing the location of the hiding place is prohibited. Prohibited. He likely holed himself empty in the basement when the commotion started. The entrance should be around here somewhere. Where is the basement in this place? The basement is below me. I guard the basement. Leaving my post is prohibited. I found out everything I wanted to know. Athletics. Mustard. Awaiting orders.
Let's see what we can do.
Loot. Ooh, pretty. Meat. Yes. How do we get in the basement? It's underneath you. Alright.
Here we go.
There we go. I'm gonna take a shot. You know what? I wonder. I want to ask one more thing of them. Of Irabeth. Because the middle-aged tiefling had long horns and the female had long horns. But what were the colors of their eyes? Box at you. Bok bok. Bok bok bok. Bok bok. I'm so sorry for your eardrums. Oh, I wonder. Inventory. That is a demonic heart. Butter. You. Counterfeit. Derek. What? Okay. Derek. Sunhammer's Jewelry. Midnight Morel. This is a cooking ingredient. You can use it to cook something while resting. What are you, a pipe fox? A magnificent pipe fox is both elegant and incredible smart, being attracted to people who share a similar thirst for knowledge. Pipe fox is eager to join your adventures and help you with all its acquired knowledge and wit. Pipe fox provides a +3 insight bonus on knowledge arcane and insight bonus on perception skills. Nice. No. Oh. We got another little companion. Show me your wares. There, 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 there. No, I want to keep the rare roots. What was this one? Blood vial. You can take the blood vial. Ooh. Oh, 250. You're only worth 250. Okay, deal. We're gonna get money. I have to go. Okay. Darn. I guess. My tiny wee little legs. It's like how I run. But I run really fast, actually. I want to accept. Ba 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 ba. Bunk bunk. Until you trip. I know, right? Why can I not? There we go. Off we go! Deduce. Okay. What I really want to know, I just want to be sure about this. Um, okay, so it is the mail. So I was right.
I can handle it.
Take a good look at the suspects. The tieflings are antsy, shifting from foot to the other. The dark-skinned tieflings are Venir, Daffy, and Melron, but Only Melrone and Daffy had red hair. Daffy, Melrone, and Tabby have straight horns, but Tabby is female. I'm ready to give a name. Take a good look at the suspects. Is it Melrone? Okay. 1 second. It is. It is Melrone. Just wanted to be sure. You'll pay for this, and we'll get you in the end. Chomp. Tieflings. Tieflies. Well then. Grab him, take him away for questioning. Time passed, 30 minutes. She looks wary from her early tension has clearly lifted, he confessed. Someone connected to the cult of Bahamut ordered him to steal the moon of the abyss, and the best idea he could come up with was to drag us into it. He got the scroll to take out the golem. He betrayed us to Erebus so that he could swipe the amulet in the chaos. He thought we'd get nicked and he'd slink off to meet with his customer. You've got the moon of the abyss. Let me look at it one more time. My whole life I've dreamt of holding it in my hands, if only for a second. He said when he got to the window display the moon was gone. He's lying, of course. He had time to hand the moon off to the person who ordered it, bloody cultist. I don't really give a toss. I'm just glad that we got to the bottom of this. What are you going to do now? Can I join the family? What are you going to do to the traitor? What are you going to do now? Clear out this place, the sooner the better. The city is dying, I don't want to die with it. The city would have already died if not for people who stood up to defend it with weapons in their hands. So defend it, I'm not stopping you, it's your city, but we've always been outsiders here. Why would we fight for you now? What are you going to do to the traitor? Nonchalantly picks at her nails with her knife tip. He'll be sent to visit his distant relatives on their farm, to think about what he did. Any more questions? Can I join? Laughing, that's all you want? You can have your pick of the non-tiefling games. You've no need to tread on our territory. The family is for tieflings only, no exceptions. I had to try. Like, oh my gosh, I love tieflings so much. Tieflings and elves, guys, are my favorite. Good decision. I don't plan to hang around long either. Nervously bites his lip. His cheeks are flushed and his tail is swishing through the air. You forgot something. What now? You should be happy to be alive. An apology. You promised to apologize to me loudly in front of everyone. We're alone now, but I still want to hear it. Well, that. So, sorry, I suppose for being wrong about you this time. Don't think that just because you didn't act like a jerk this time, that it cancels out the rest of your record. I know all about you. Till next time, Woljif. Diplomacy. That was one of the most pathetic apologies I've ever heard. Alright, fine. I'm sorry, Woljif. Let's part on good terms. Intimidate. And now apologize to me as well when you falsely accused my ally. You accused me too. Aw, crap. I failed to intimidate. Don't push it. Good luck to the both of you. Oh boy. Orcs best. You love orcs. Better than nothing. Listen, Chief. When you've got a spare minute, come see me. I have something I want to discuss with you, but for now, let's get out of here. I don't like sitting below ground when the building above is ready to crash down on our heads. Talk to Woljif.
Make the demons wait.
Kitty, go meow meow meow. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh, fight. See, I knew that we were gonna get a fight somewhere in between.
Beautiful.
Oh, where? I see you. Is there
Let's see what
anything?
we can do. Yet another
Bum bum
obstacle.
bum 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 bum. Ooh, color spray. Ooh,
Into the fray.
is it dead? It's dead. Where is the other? Why are we still in combat? Oh, is it still alive? Oh, I see. Of course you're coming to me. I am burning hands. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. That really, really, really shocked.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
I got this.
I'll cut you wide open.
You've crossed the wrong macro. Very popular extra
There we
hero
go.
to another planet.
Jeez.
Why doesn't anyone here believe it?
Okay. I got that. Okay. Can I? No.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
We will win this war.
No.
I will help where I can.
We don't need a bow. We need that.
I'll watch your back.
I want you to have a bow so that we got two bows.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
And you. Oop. No. There we go.
You can trust me.
I'm all ears.
There we go. I can't even put
Doubt
anything
is the
on
heart's
you.
greatest
My tail
challenge.
is restless.
There we go. Can I put any armor on you? No.
Don't mind me.
Should I?
No reason to
Okay,
pause.
how do I... Menu. I want to go... Reorder.
Together we stand.
How do I do that?
Rely on me.
Formation. Here we go. Formation. I've already... Oh. There we go.
A
No.
bright future awaits us.
There we go. That's actually nice. That's better. Did it do it? There we go.
Lead on.
Is there anything to loot while we're here? Looting is nice. Area exit. Alright. I'm gonna take a sip. Let's travel. Mountain Dew. I have Gatorade, tea, and water. No Mountain Dew. I already drank that this morning. I get caffeinated in the morning, guys. You have to. It's in my blood. Gotta. Otherwise, I wither and perish. And like, ugh. Like, why you do this to me? You can be against it all you want, but caffeine runs in my blood. I wonder, should I sell? I'm gonna sell. I'm a dehydrated leaf. Well, get to drinking some Powerade, you dehydrated leaf. Oh. Ooh, who are you? I don't think I talked to you. Nope. Just go. You're not my mama. No. No, I'm not. What was needed here? Ooh, can I look in here? Is there loot? Woljif, here we go.
I got something to show you. Ta-da! A real beaut, isn't it?
So you did betray the thieflings. Did you really have the amulet this whole time? Remind me, why is the item so important? You've been searched by guards. How did you manage to hide that amulet? Why did you steal a moon abyss when you have been able to sell an item so rare? So you did betray the thieflings.
That cuts me deep, Chief. You and I saw who the traitor was. It's just that when we robbed the shop, I went in first and took what I wanted. Nothing wrong with that. Although, of course, I did think about hiding the moon and just taking myself off somewhere warm when all this blows over. But only because I want to see the world. Is it a crime to want to travel? Huh? Is that what counts for treachery these days?
Did you really have the amulet this whole
Since
time?
that night, Chief, Melround didn't even set eyes on it. While he was dealing with the golem, I sneaked past them, and that was that.
Remind me, why is this item so important? You've been searched by the guards. How did you manage to hide the amulet?
Thieves have their ways.
Why did you give the amulet to her right away?
What? So she would slay me right away, you mean? You saw how antsy she was over Canabras and all this. So I did it. I took the Moon of the Abyss. But I didn't go to Erebeth. And Big Sister wouldn't hear my explanations. She doesn't have the time. I even thought I'd hide the moon somewhere, and then when all the noise had died down, I'd go get it and make a run for it. I'm sick of the thieflings, and they never appreciated me anyway.
Why did you steal it?
Why, she asks. It's expensive, pretty. And you know, it's my amulet, actually. Not meaning I stole it, but I mean, this is my inheritance. My grandma and I were poor. All we had was a jewelry box with the moon in it. She used to store it under the floor in the basement, and she'd take it out sometimes just to look at it. She was always nicer when she had a few drinks in her, so I could ask her things then. One time I asked where she got it from, and she said it was from a demon. You know, the demon who was my grandfather. He said the moon was to be passed down. My mom was good for nothing and nobody, so that's why Grandma decided to keep the amulet for me. She used to say it would be mine when I grew up. But she couldn't wait until I grew up. She squandered my inheritance when she became a drunk. Took it to Fileman's shop and pawned it. He gave her some coppers for it, and she didn't even haggle. Just grabbed them and ran back to the tavern before last orders. I've been going to Fileman's to look at the moon ever since I was a kid. He chased me away, but I just kept going back, so eventually he gave up. He didn't skimp on security. The place was like a fortress, so he wasn't worried about a street rat like me pinching anything. Even when I got more skilled, I couldn't get any closer to it. One day, I had no one to go with. Another day, there were only oafs who'd never stolen anything more than a church donation box. But when Charisme had planned everything out, I realized I had a chance to get the moon and move away from here. Maybe to Garand. I hear it's warmer there. I've stayed with the family for too long.
Risking everything for some shiny trinket. Good, you deceive the people who consider you a friend. That's not the way you treat your friends. Atone for your crimes by serving the crusade. You did the right thing by not giving away the amulet. Stealing from thieves isn't even stealing. You have to put yourself first. Lawful.
If I serve anybody, it should be you. And only because I owe you. I don't care if the whole of Canabras drops into the abyss. I don't trust all these crusaders or Galfrey. They just take people's money to spend on crusades, but what's the point? If anyone calls me a crusader, I'll spit in their face just so you know. Even if it's you, Chief. Whatever you think, I owe you. I'm not just a thief. I have my own business selling things. Thanks to you, I'm still in the family. And we have the black market sewn up in this city. It's a good way to sell valuables. So, if you need anything, a scroll or something, just say the word. I have a little portal to our people in Nerosian. You put a note there, and you get what you need. I can't get you anything big, but what they do have is all high quality. Nothing's too good for you, Chief. What's mine is yours. For a price, of course.
Well then. Dang. Oh, you know what? No, I have to go. I want pictures of Spooderman. Off on the world we go. You. Show me your wares. Take all of that. I'm gonna keep those on me. Maybe I should get I could get rid of that. We're getting rid of the spear. Messwork glaives. Okay. Here we go.
Here all week.
I am running. Oh, I gotta take another sip. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to yawn. I wonder.
Here we go.
I wonder.
Always be ready for the worst.
Ask
Here.
nicely.
Where's
Thanks,
the golem?
man. You're so
There we
awesome.
go.
I feel like a chosen one. I can handle it.
We're gonna loot everything.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Can't make the demons wait.
Yes, we can make demons wait. Ooh, the elderly gnome so portly as the nearly spherical is curled up in the corner of the basement, shaking. Marauders, bandits, scavengers. Yeah, makes sense. We're all of those things and much more. But before you report us to the authorities, mind if we have a chat? Good, please calm down. No one's gonna rob you. Gnome peers at you. You do look better dressed than the local thieves and ragamuffins. Ragamuffins? Oh my god, I love that. It sounds so cute, but it means something so different. You came here to tell me that the nightmare is over. No, it's not. You're here to steal my riches. Get back. You performed an action that was good. The gnome notices Woljif, and the rounded face turns scarlet. You, Woljif. The dirty little sneak thief. You've been sniffing around my shop for years. Finally worked up the courage to rob me, did you? Get out of here. You and your pals have taken everything already, I'm sure. The gnome seems to settle slightly. My name's Philemon. I was the owner of the shop, but I'm not sure I can claim to be the owner of anything now. I hope there's at least something left to it. Oh, come off it. Your shop's fine. It's a bit ransacked, maybe, but nothing but bit of spit and polish can fix it. Where were you the night of the robbery? Do you think I robbed my own shop? I was here in the basement. I was told to make it look like I'd left. The watch was very keen to get their hands on those thieflings. They seemed to be multiplying all over Galorian. So, of course, I did everything they said, and I've been stuck in this basement since then. The golem wouldn't move away from the door no matter how much I yelled at it, but then I thought that it would be good somebody came after all the guards that caused a ruckus upstairs, bellowing like mad, take advantage of my absence. Tell me about the thieflings that have visited this place. Why should I tell you anything about my customers? You're not from the city guard or the Eagle Watch. The chief keeps digging his heels in. Just say the word. I know how to loosen his tongue. Bluff. I'm helping the Eagle Watch to catch the culprits. Intimidate, reach for your weapon, start talking or else. Woljif tried to persuade him. I uncovered the identity of the person who robbed you. The culprit has been punished. Punished, you say? Well, thanks for that. I won't be seeing hide nor hair of my merchandise again, that's for sure. I'm alive. That's something at least. Well, you're welcome, I guess. At least you can get out of your basement now. Just look at the head just laying there. Like, can't we take the head? And yes, we kind of did rob you. I mean, reallocated the stuff for our own adventures for the betterment of the society. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's going down. Ooh, that's going down. Market Square. Oregon, all the way down. We'd have to go through Market Square. Let's go through the Market Square. 2 hours. Yeah. Real-time battles. Your characters and their enemies join the battle in the order determined by their initiative rolls. Each of them gets the individual timer countdown in the battle rounds. You are enabled the display of these timers in combat settings per party information menu. Well, that's dead body. Arcane knowledge, DC. Ooh. Hello. No, I tell you everything, just don't hit me. I never stole nothing. I only just joined the Thieflings. Thiefling gestures back the way he came and explained something. It was all them back there. They found an underground passage to the Grey Garrison, and they've been nicking stuff out of there ever since. Low down thieving Torags, that's what they are. But I had nothing to do with it, I swear. Brother Gort, is that you? Brother Woljif? I thought you'd pegged it in Erebeth's jail. Happy to see you too. Who are you? An underground passage? Tell me more. Right, so there's a temple around here, the Temple of Imadea. Has a cellar and a passage leads from it right to the Grey Garrison. The Tieflings, my pals, damn a lot of them, have been using the passage on and off to sell all sorts of stuff to the soldiers in the Grey Garrison. This is the stuff that Erebeth, I think, or Neva had told us about, I think. So when the demons burst into the city, we thought we'd check the Grey Garrison to see how the soldiers were faring and to offer our assistance. Well worded, my dude. Well worded. Don't give me that look. This is the first time I'm hearing of this. Tieflings keep secrets from each other too, you know. Why are you afraid of me? Well, you're one of them crusaders, ain't you? You lot hate our guts, the Tieflings. I mean, you lock us up and do worse to us. But I'm not a tiefling, not really. Can I help you somehow? Yeah, let me go, please. Who are you? An honest guy who's fallen in some bad folks, the thieflings, local thieves around here. They forced me to join their gang, but I don't want to. Just don't hand me over to Erebeth's valiant crusaders. Please, in the name of all the gods there ever were. Gort, here is a new addition to the Thiefling. So far, he's swept around 5,000 gold. He's got a long way to go before it catches up with me, mind. They made me do it. I'll let you go, but you'll have to pay me first. Oh, yes. I'll give you everything I've got, just don't kill me. The Tiefling hurriedly turns out his pockets. You performed an action that was chaotic. Awesome, I got money, guys! Alright, go on your way. Cheers for letting me go like this. I'll remember you 100 years. I'll name our firstborn after you. Under your stare, the tiefling falls silent and runs off.
I can handle it.
These enormous cracks appeared after magically induced earthquakes struck the land. So we can go pause. Oh, hello. Hello. Are those pigmen?
Can't make the here comes trouble.
Okay. Which one are you? Oh, no. You need to come back with me. Okay, you. Can I attack you? No.
Cover me, all right? Huh?
Oh, I missed.
The spirits demand your blood.
You miss.
The light. Take you.
I missed. Wow.
Damn you!
I missed.
You won't survive me.
It's a dretch. Oh yeah, they take like 5 damage off.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
There we go.
You are today's sacrifice.
Into the fray.
Are you still here? Here we go again.
There we go.
Beautiful.
I should
We will
go
win
with you.
this war. On my way.
Can we go in here? Can we loot? We're just as bad as the looters in the town. Okay, there's that.
This is simple.
There's a little dog. I feel so bad about the animals.
I'll see what I can do.
Pause. Where? Oh, hello.
We can rest after this fight.
Oh god, what are we getting ourselves into? No.
Go for their hearts!
Oh wow. How many of them are you? 3. Okay. Oh, illusionist. Okay.
Endure this. Good guys always win.
Oh, that's illusion.
Guide my blade!
Distract them for me.
I'll cut you wide open!
Saving throws. Your character Saleya has failed a saving throw against the ability Color Spray used by the enemy Marauder Illusionist. Many malign spells allow the target to make a saving throw to elude their effects partially or completely. There are 3 types of saving throws, each depend on the ability score. Fortitude depends on Constitution Reflex, on Dexterity, and Will on Wisdom. You can get bonuses by saving throws from equipment spells, effects, and feats to improve your character's saving throws. You can increase your ability scores where protective equipment such as Cloak of Resistance use protective spells.
I got this.
Time to share your treasures.
Okay.
The spirits demand your blood!
Color Spray.
Make every strike count. Damn you!
No glory without risk! I will help where I can.
There we go.
Lead on.
We are gonna go through this city bit by bit. The city square. Do 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 do.
It is no trouble.
Do 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 do. That was weird. That glitched. Okay, there's that. We're back here.
On my way.
Okay, we could go several different ways. Ooh, that's loot. We're gonna explore this fully, so...
This is simple.
Where is my party? Please don't leave me without my party. Area exit.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Do 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 do. Break the lock. Pick the lock.
This is my kind of work.
Yeah, I bet. Okay, we got that. Then I guess we're gonna... What is that?
We'll make this quick. She won't feel a thing.
I don't know. Can we really do this? Listen, we don't have a choice. There are demons everywhere. What else would you have us do?
A group of knights surround a young elven girl. She is dressed in rags and barely cover the hideous scars on her body. The bigger girl is on her knees, watching placidly as the people argue heartily around her. It is as if she doesn't sense the looming threat at all. A black crow flies in agitated circles above her
In
head.
Yomede's name, we're sorry, girl, but it is our duty. We have to do this, not for our own sake, but for the sake of everyone who can still be saved from the demons. If we don't win this battle, you won't have long to live anyway.
The knight brings the sword up to... Why?
They're insane. We've got to do something.
I understand. You're scared. You feel powerless. You think this will help. You don't have to justify yourselves.
Oh, it's Ember.
Just do what you've decided
No.
to do.
What? The girl smiles. No, that's Calicia that I need. The girl smiles serenely as though she isn't at risk of imminent death. What's going on? Evil, I don't know what's happening here, but I'm fully behind it. Come on, cut her throat in the name of Medea. Murderers, get your hands off her. What's going on here?
Our weapons barely scratch the demon's hides. We're sacrificing this girl to Iomade so we can consecrate our weapons with her innocent blood and gain the power to destroy the spawn of the abyss.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. Not sponsored by farmers.
It's extreme, but we have no other choice. We have to defend this city somehow, or else we'll all perish, including her.
Law or religion, that's ridiculous. The teaching of Medea directly prohibits the killing of innocents. The goddess will curse you for making the so-called sacrifice. Who told you to do this? This sounds like cultist work to me. Intimidate. Sheath your weapons and step away from her or else. Excellent idea. Sacrifice her. That will definitely help. Say nothing. Attack. Murderers, get your hands off her. Lore.
How do you know what the goddess wants or doesn't want? Who are you, her herald?
I have a structured settlement plan and I need cash now. Oh my gosh, no. No, I'm not singing that.
I am Iomede's paladin. If I lie, may the goddess strike me down. What you intend to do is a repugnant crime and heinous blasphemy.
Exactly. What were you thinking? The goddess would never allow this.
You started to... I was just reading off what you sent. My chat is full of jokesters now.
Whose idea was this anyway? I think it was yours. My idea? I was against the whole thing right from the start. Who said we needed to make a sacrifice? Wasn't it you? You can't blame anyone else for that.
Please don't fight. All of you are good people, defenders of the city. You just made a mistake. Please don't hurt them.
The little girl is defending the people who wanted to slaughter her a minute ago. She's either a saint or she's insane. Maybe the two together.
Hey, I know her. I see her all the time on the street. She's a couple of cards short of a full deck, if you know what I mean.
Behold, my squirrely wrath. Well, that sounds quite bonkers.
Hi. Remember when we used to play together when we were little? But then you went and got all big. And I stayed the same for some reason.
Huh? I played with you? Pull the other one.
You did. We played tag and hide and seek. Then you and the bigger boys came up with the game where you all threw stones at me. You laughed so hard. It made me happy too. But then you grew up and went away to do grown-up things. Want to play with me now?
For the love of... Canabris is too damn small.
Go to the Defender's Heart Tavern, that's where the survivors are gathering, and don't even think about doing anything so disgusting ever again. The instigator must be punished. The rest of you go to the Defender's Heart Tavern. That's where the survivors are. You know what? Just go.
They're gone. And they all lived. I was sure that someone would die today. So many people have died here already. But we are still alive for some reason. Strange, isn't it? But you shouldn't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a silly girl, really.
No, you're not. No. Who are you? I don't think you're an ordinary girl. And that crow you have there, that's not ordinary either.
No, different types of tricks, but Soot taught me those.
Are you a druid?
Now Soot here, she truly is unusual. She's clever and she can talk, but only to me. She teaches me magic tricks and lots of other stuff. I don't know what I'd do without her.
Magic tricks, you say? You could prove useful when fighting the demons, and I'll be able to protect you from insane soldiers on the street. Come with me.
I must have misheard. This girl? Join our party? What could we possibly want with this dirty little beggar?
Dude, I found you down in the cavern, needing help. Don't even start.
Sure, let's go.
Into the house.
Lead on.
Ooh, let's go into the house. Like, girl, don't even try. Look where you came from. Oh my god, rat swarms. Oh my gosh. You have engaged in hostile rat swarm. Against such enemies, regular weapons are ineffective or even completely useless. However, any swarm is valuable to attacks that hit an area. On difficult levels below the core rules, you can hit a swarm. Oh, crap. Okay, whatever.
Now, what is that?
Rat swarm. Oh, God.
Surrender or else.
Cover me, all right?
Oh, nice.
Into the fray.
You've crossed the wrong
No
mongrel.
reason to pause.
Oh my gosh.
I found something. It is
We're
no
gonna
trouble.
loot. Oh, boy. Pick the lock.
This is my kind of work.
On my way.
A door. Ooh, oh. Nice, lovely. Someone was doing arts and crafts here today. Knowledge Arcana. Destroy the magic circle. Oh boy.
This is simple.
Okay. I want to go inventory. You. Hide leather. Ooh, hide armor. Okay, but that I want to compare. Oh, the hide armor is. It's an enchantment though. I want the base armor. Okay. You. Scroll of prayer. Bring a special favor upon yourself and allies while bringing disfavor to your enemies. And teach your allies to gain +1 luck bonus on attack rolls, damage. Yeah, let's do that. Scroll of bless. Bless fills allies with courage. Each ally gains +1 morale bonus on attack rolls and on saving throws against fear effects.
Rely on me.
We go usable items. Pipe fox.
A bright future awaits us.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
We just got a bunch of pets now, guys. It's awesome. Little dragon, little pipe fox. Yeah. Okay, but we really gotta go back here.
We stand.
How is the kiddos? The kiddos are doing good. I think Bubba just had a snack and Scarlett went back to go like after it. Like she gets a little bit of the snack too. Houdini's curled up on a stack of stuff. Luckily, she's not getting on my dresser drawer like she was trying. She likes to knock over my little gnomes and fairies statues that I got. Skittles is somewhere. I don't know where. And Bubba, I think, is curled up with Dad in the bedroom. So,
I'll see what I can do.
alright. Let's... Where? Where? Oh, I see. Oh, why did I do that? Pause. What? Oh, lovely. Pause.
I won't let you hurt my
Get ready for
friends.
battle. Going full forward.
You
Yes,
won't
attack.
survive me.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, you're coming straight for us. Hello. The rookie marauder. It's little steps.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Are you still here?
Too late for
Shooting into melee. Your character shoots at enemies engaged in melee combat, which makes them miss a lot. It's hard to hit a target that is fighting in melee. All range attacks. Attacks target include range touch attacks. Okay. That's a lot of words for I can't hit someone. There we go.
Endure this.
I missed. Oh, no I didn't.
No glory.
I'm gonna get right up in your face, my dude.
Distract them for me.
You will win this.
There we go.
To the bones today.
Okay. Equipment. You, golden singlet, silver ring. You know what? Sure, let's do it. Though I'd like, a ring of protection, stuff like that, but no.
I will help where I can.
Can I give you a thing? No, I cannot. But I can give you that. You got a heavy crossbow. Okay.
Are we in trouble yet?
I'm here. Where else would I be?
You. Why can't I give you armor? I'd love to give you armor. Short bow. Give you a bow. Should I do that or a light crossbow? What? I don't. 8 damage. There we go.
Who? Me?
I heed the voice of the spirits.
You. Okay.
Open your heart to me. The spirits guide me.
Okay, we're gonna come group right here real quick.
This war must end.
You, sweet child. Can I give you, like, clothes? I would love to give you clothes.
What's going on here?
Okay, light armor. There we go. Oh, wait. That's better.
No reason to pause.
There we go.
It is no trouble.
The cart is laden with possessions looted from the surrounding houses. Loot? Do you got any loot? Okay. Oh, there was loot that I missed right over here. I hear grumbling.
On my way.
On my way, making my way downtown, walking fast, slaying beast, do. And I'm not homebound.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Trouble finds us everywhere we go. A goober. I'm a goober girl in a goober world. It is fantastic. Ah, this is so plastic. Okay, I sent my archer way too early up there.
Time to share your treasures.
Oh, dude, please don't die. Come on, move my wee little legs. A barbarian. Oh, cleric.
The light.
Take down the barbarian. Ooh, I took down the barbarian, guys.
I'll hit you.
Okay.
Make every strike count.
Take down the cleric.
Cover me, all right?
A bright future awaits us. I must rest to fight another day.
No, you are fine. Okay, let's continue down. Oh, Calissa. Oh, Calissa. The elf hunched up next to you is clutching a small but deep puncture wound. Her appearance is quite remarkable. Her skin is blacker than any Garndy's. Her teeth are fanged and her hair is as gray as a crone. Her crimson eyes glare at you in gleam and malice. What are you looking at, soldier? Like what you see? Who are you? Who wounded you? I can heal you. You're a drow, aren't you? She flinches, looking at you with undisguised sorrow. You have a keen eye for these things, don't you, soldier? You guessed correctly, I am a drow, but don't think that gives you the right to judge me. There is much you don't know about me, and never will know. Believe me, it's for your own good. Attack. A drow couldn't have come here with good intentions. I know who you are. You're Calissa, cult of Deskari. That's a lie. Her crimson eyes flash and she says firmly, I loathe demons and I kill any I come across. Take a closer look at the elf. She clearly holding something back, but she doesn't appear to be lying either. Whatever it is she's hiding, she claims that she hates demons sounds quite convincing. You're not lying, but you're not telling the whole truth. What was I supposed to? Pour my heart out? She looks at you defiantly. You have your war, soldier. I have mine. You're fighting chaos and madness. And I'm fighting lies and hypocrisy. But we are both willing to die for our cause, aren't we? Why would Thorn slander you? Her grim expression hardens further, as bleak and unflinching as the words on the tombstone. You're asking questions that are dangerous in and of themselves. I urge you to stop. The more you know about me, the higher the chance that a traitor's dagger will find its way into your back. I believe you. And Thorn is at Defender's heart. You should keep clear of the place. It was never my intention to set foot in here. Farewell, soldier, and I thank you for believing me. I wanted to attack you, but oh well.
What's that there?
Ooh, pause. Loot? Ooh, pretty stones. Exit area. Okay, do I got anything else? What are you? Into the house. I can move up.
I'll see what I can do.
Where's the pipe fox? Oh,
Rely
there's a
on
pipe
me.
fox. Rely on me.
Lead on.
Okay, guys, stand around. That's what you do best, I guess.
It is no trouble.
Pause. I see you, a dredge.
For the light.
Get ready for
For the
battle.
darkness.
Good guys always win.
Damage reduction. Yes, I know about the damage reduction of the dredge.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, Shamazi! Oh, hey, there's some people here. Good. Okay. Make my way downtown, holding fast. Make it past, do. I am hero bound. I am so slow.
You won't survive me.
Ooh. Please don't die. Dude, how much health do you got? Okay, you're half.
Stab you or zap you. Why not
Together
both?
we stand. On my way.
Okay. Citizen, not breasts.
This is simple.
Okay. Arcane check. Okay, I guess I've cleared the area. Oh, what? What? What else is there here? Okay, devoured by darkness. Dark target. No, you. Is this all done? That's all done. Family secrets, spies amongst our risks, burning city. Visit the Blackwing Library. Common cause. Stray execution. Who knows when the demons will deal with the final blow at the defender's heart. The next wave of attack could have unexpected consequences, and not only for the crusaders barricaded in the tavern, but for the city at large. Coldwater's a little fishing village on the brink. Outcast. Unlikely the hunter foreign will be pleased to hear about this. Well, a friend in need is a friend indeed. The day of celebration, Celia parted with Jono and Dora in the market square in Canabras. Stolen moon. The thiefling gang of Canabras. Okay. Oh boy. Divided city. There should be a way to cross the rift that divides the city. According to Aniva, there is a convenient place to cross in the market square. Out on parole. Secret passage. Near the temple. So we got divided city and a friend in need.
We will win this war. I'll see what I can do.
No. Oh, build a bridge out of debris. There we go. She has to be around here somewhere.
Lead on.
Get across.
They will break against our resolve.
Surrender, or else!
The inheritor, guide my blade!
Endure this!
Distract them from me.
I will help where I can.
There we go.
I found, something.
Ooh. Oh, gross. A centipede.
First come, first served.
I thought you were down in... Oh, yeah.
Go for their hearts!
What else am I fighting here? What else am I fighting here? Oh! Hello!
Into the fray!
Bop,
Too late
shoot
for
my shot.
apologies.
I'll cut you wide open.
I got this.
Marched me to the
There we
polls
go.
today.
Okay. There we go. You needs eat. I'm good.
It is no trouble.
I forgot cheese sticks. Learning spells from scrolls. You have acquired a scroll. Oh, butterballs. Can I get down over here? No, I cannot.
On my
Shoot.
way.
Ooh, hello. Even a huge pile of junk isn't enough to block out the exclamation coming from beneath it. Revel, O dearest darling beauty of mine, why didst thou turn thy gaze on me? Pray tell the husband I called friend a time, but loved his like an ocean friendship. I will. Can the sound master, but Willis, how are we to live, my sweet? Booms a deep masculine voice in response from beneath the same pile, and distinct rustling follows. Pass me the ale, will you? Athletics moves a pile. The paddle moves and the crack sounds somewhere below. Instead of sliding to the side, the whole lot tumbles to the ground. You hear what sounds like a heavy object crashing through the cellar door. My darling, are you all alive? Yes, but that thing crushed our only skull prop, and we went to so much trouble to get it off that anatomy professor who gave that lecture at the town hall. So why the professor was explaining the structure of the skull using the sloppy carved pumpkin. I'm an actor, not a thief. I couldn't leave him without a visual aid for his audience. Look, the door is open, and now we are completely at the mercy of whatever is out there. If it really is a demon, we have nothing to fear. We have the power of inspiration after all, but hand me over that ladle and that rolling pin. Oh boy. Hello. Now look, it's not a demon at all. Greetings, kind friend and rescuer. I am Grandma Grutlin, theater director, and these are the members of my company. Granny, that's not a ladle. That's one of the props of Malevolent Lich performance and one of Tina made. It's a scepter or something. She made it out of my ladle. She wanted to use a broom handle, and I put paid to the draft idea. Oh, I've seen your show. You were very funny, especially your play where the woman slowly climbs onto the chair while singing and then falls off again. Well, it is actually a great tragedy about unrequited love. The chair, you see, it represents a tower of the rock rising up above a raging sea like a finger of a giant, and the woman, she isn't supposed to fall, but rather gracefully cascades into the swirling abyss below, just like I showed her 100 times, but I'm glad you liked it. What were you doing down there? We were rehearsing. Our art distracts us from our fear and panic. Really? When I'm scared, I eat. We tried that too, but our supplies ran out. But art is internal. Can you get somewhere safe? Oh, don't worry on our account. We'll be going to our basement in the next street. That's where our lambkin is. We're not afraid of demons with Lambkin around. Lambkin. Our male lead, he'll protect us, don't worry. We know what we're doing. Thank you again for rescuing us, stranger. Today you did a great service for Mendevian culture, and perhaps the culture of all Galorian. You will certainly be remembered in future eras as one who saved a critically and publicly acclaimed next-door theater. Can I go down the basement?
This is simple.
Oh, hello.
We are
Hello.
the light.
We
They
are
the
the
darkness.
lights. Oh, I see 3. A ghoul. Oh, it's a ghoul. Oh, please don't. Well, I'm the weakest of the party, I guess.
Make every strike count.
Are you a ghoul too? You're a ghoul.
I'll hit you!
So, smite evil. No.
Time to share your
I
treasures.
must rest. to
There we
fight
go.
Another day.
Oh, God.
I can do.
Is that a naked person?
Did we step on their toes as well?
We can step on everyone's toes. Oh no. That's a zombie. Okay.
Damn you!
A zombie.
You won't stop us.
Cover me, all right?
No reason to pause.
There we go.
Lead on.
Okay. Getting stuck.
It is no trouble.
Where? Why'd you pause? Is it down over there? Oh, that's a zombie. Okay.
On my way.
Into the graveyard we go.
Yet another obstacle.
Bite. Yeah, that's what zombies do.
Surrender or else.
Oh! A shadow! Lovely!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh god, we're gonna get swarmed.
Are you still here?
The spirits demand your blood.
The light. Take you.
Just stomp on me.
Too late for apologies.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
There we go.
You won't survive me.
We're not moving from here. They can come to us.
The
But they
inheritor.
can move forward.
Guide my blade.
There we go.
This is simple.
I think I did it.
The dug-up graves and other clues indicate that a necromancer has recently conducted a ritual here. Oh, lovely. Kind of reminds me of Diablo going through the cemeteries.
Is that a trap? It might be a trap.
I'm gonna take it.
Lead
Grave
on.
robbing is not great. It's not good. It's called a reallocation process.
It is no trouble.
Did I get everything in here? No. What am I not getting? Oh, here we go. Oh, so sweet. It's to kill. Oh. Oh, lovely.
Heartbeat quickens.
Lovely. All I wanted to do was loot. What are you, Grease? What are you, Mage Armor? Okay. Bonuses don't add up. It has 2 bonuses of the same type of armor class. They don't add up. Only the biggest bonus applies. Oh, butterballs, I wasted it. Oh well, I learned. A ghoul.
You are today's sacrifice.
Lovely.
No glory without risk.
Good guys always win.
Distract them for me.
I would like some time
There we
to
go.
to myself.
On my way.
Alright. We're gonna just loot.
Maybe I did something
Gray
wrong.
hair, ashen skin. What kind of foul magic could possibly do this to a person?
This is
Quite a
simple.
lot of different things.
I am helpful, am I not?
Yes, you are. You're very helpful.
I'll see what I
Okay.
can do.
Now there was loot here. Okay. What's down over here?
Lead on.
No. Can we go down this way? No. We're stuck. Oh boy.
It is no trouble.
A curl?
On my way.
Loot.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Go for their heart!
Time to share your treasures.
Well, hello, little one. You're coming straight for me, huh? And another one coming straight for me. Nice.
You won't stop us.
I don't want to near piercing scream. Where are you? Burning hands. Ooh, can't do it.
Endure this!
Into the fray. Rely on me. This is simple.
Lore.
Well, this didn't...
Somebody rip lumps of flesh from these dead bodies. Ooh.
I'll see what
Use
I
the
can do.
trunk to cross the gap. No.
Can we retreat already?
Ready for battle. Are you ready? Are you ready to die? Because I enjoy cleaving that head from your shoulders.
Cover me, all right?
The light take you!
Surrender, or else! I'll cut you wide open!
Make every strike count.
Okay. Oh. Oh, there's a barbarian. Take out the magic user.
I got this.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I will help where I can.
There we go. Nice. Okay, this is a town square. Yes. Pick the lock.
I hope you appreciate this.
Yes, I do.
It is no trouble.
These people were not killed by demons. Their mortal wounds were inflicted by ordinary weapons.
On my way.
Adopt. I just adopted something? What?
We will win this war.
What did I adopt? A tiger. Tiger. Tiger? A beautiful tiger-striped orange tabby tiger. Tiger? I'm gonna say Tigger. I like Tigger. Tiger may not be friendly as kitten, but he'll happily curl up next to you while you sleep. Summons a pet cat. Cat's feral instincts provide +2 morale.
A bright future awaits.
Oh, you know what? I wonder.
I'll watch your back.
Yeah, butterballs. Okay. I got a cat. Communism and beans.
At your discretion.
Together we stand.
Oh, please do not move too far away from us right now.
This is simple.
Into the house. Let's go into the house.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
I'll see what I can do.
I am helpful.
Yes.
Not?
Yes, you are. I'll loot. I'll loot. Why do I do that every time? I wonder, can I... This is a mess. Stories told us by spirits, Knights of the Harrowed Hands, Canaverous Medium Alliance Publishing. Okay. And what are you? A journal about an experiment. Experiment day 1. Today I was able to catch a... Oh god. Aurora may be my witness. It wasn't easy considering my humble physical condition. Luckily, it was a scrawny specimen, about 7 pounds, with a wingspan of about 2 1/3 feet. When it awoke, first tried to attack me, and then ruined my clothes with its caustic saliva. Experiment Day 03. I have begun my linguistics research. My goal is to study the language of these. I'm quite convinced that they have their own dialect. Through understanding their speech, I will be able to understand their way of thinking and convince them to rebel against their lord's tyranny. A revolution will roll through the abyss, and the powerless will rebel against their oppressors. One second, I'm taking a sip. I'm sure that Everbloom Milani will not refuse her patronage, even such creatures as these, if they would break their chains of slavery. Unfortunately, progress is thus far insignificant. I've been able to catalog only 2 words, which I suspect mean rend and carrion. Carrion? Carrion. Death. This little thing formed both words quite vividly when commenting on my person. While I was entering this record, this little being managed to steal my watch and throw it into the chamber pot. Judging by its spiteful giggling, he's quite delighted about this little joke. I love it already. And despite the naughty trick, I am somewhat glad. Jokes and pranks are a part of the cognitive communication which I fully intend to establish with the specimen. I grow more and more convinced that I made the right decision in leaving Absalom and Foray Logos and called Wise House, more like a narrow-minded fool stuck in the past under the sway of their ringleader and chatterbox, the fools of the fools, Jeblis Martharopal. They're never appreciated the progressive nature of my theories. Experiment Day 4. Today, this little thing almost bit my nose off while I fed him. Really, I wonder why. In response to my shame, I beat him with a wand. Oh, such behavior toward a sentient being is unacceptable, and I repent deeply. I'm also run out of meat. This specimen and I will have to make do with porridge and soup. Experiment Day 6. It's been 3 days since the specimen switched to vegetarian diet. At first, he refused to eat plant-based food, and then ate some cabbage soup and poked at the porridge with its claw. His face looked so tragic. Day 7. The specimen has completely lost all signs of aggression. At dawn, I was woken by his moaning. The little thing was rolled up in a ball in the corner, whimpering. Despite his dangerous appearance, it's quite impossible not to feel compassion towards the poor creature. It had to take a prompt measures and give the specimen a laxative potion. The little being now reacts to me with confusion and fear, but at least it's not suffering anymore. His gastrointestinal tract must have reacted unhappily to the unfamiliar diet. Day 10. What a great day. The switch to a completely plant-based diet is complete. The theory that they can only eat meat and carry on has been disproven. My eternal opponent, Sir Giblis, will just have to drown himself in a river. Oh, jeez. This little being has become peaceful and easygoing. He no longer tries to eat my boots or the feet inside them. The specimen's behavior has become gentle and friendly. He shows some interest in the ball games and physical exercise. I have named him Pecker. Today he initiated communication and attempted to explain a new word to me. By all evidence, he was making up the word during the communication process. For there has never been such a word in this little being's language. The meaning, as I understand it, is safety, comfort, and calm. I see no further need to keep Pecker on his chain. Oh no. This experiment has convinced me that the vicious and evil traits attributed to this little being are acquired habits, not natural or inherent to their nature. Over these days, I really have grown fond of him. And by all evidence, Pecker likes me too. Are you sure he's not trying to get close to you? Trying to get away? Or is it Stockholm Syndrome? He's gotten used to napping on my knee while I'm writing my observations in my journal. Maybe someday this little being will become my familiar. The current stage of the experiment is complete. Pecker and I are soon off to Absalom and present our findings before the professor at Foray Logos and become a scientific sensation. On our way, we may make a small detour to Abyston, so that Pecker will have a chance to better adapt to civilization. I hope this little trickster enjoys the journey.
Rely on me. Lead on.
I don't think you made it.
It is no
Oh boy. What are we gonna find in the basement? Scroll of invisibility, scroll of fairy fire. Nice.
Let me draw the first blood.
Hi. Hello. Incorporeal enemy. You have encountered the enemy Shadow Demon. This enemy is incorporeal and receives no damage from non-magical weapons. Oh shit. The creature receives half damage from magic weapons and spells. Ghost touch weapons deal them full damage, and non-magical items deal no damage. Oh shit. Against the incorporeal enemies, the weapon with a Ghost Touch special ability, you can temporarily give it to a person using a class ability or an expendable item. As the last resort, you can use regular magic weapons or spells, but their effectiveness will be halved. Ah!
No glory without risk! The Inheritor, guide my blade!
We're so dead in this.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Reduced. Okay.
The spirits demand your blood.
Distract them for me.
Okay. What are you? Slumber. Mage armor. I could do ear-piercing scream. Get off, go eat. I'm in the middle of a fight! That is no way to end this.
Into the fray!
You won't survive me.
You are today's sacrifice.
Damn you!
Time to share your treasures.
I will help where
Here
I
we
can.
go. Oh my gosh. These fighters must have been caught off guard. They died before they could even draw their weapons. Their bodies are covered in a thin layer of ice that is slowly melting. Gotcha.
On my way.
Oh, clear the blockage. There's something in there. Clear the blockage.
You're so awesome, Lan.
Oh, you know what?
We will win this war.
I feel like a chosen one. I'm here all week.
Ooh.
We'll win this, one way or the other. Here we go.
I am helpful, am I not?
Yes, you are.
I can handle it.
Okay.
Here we go again.
Alright.
A bright future awaits us. This is simple.
Let's see. These people were not killed by demons. Their mortal wounds were inflicted by no ordinary weapons.
I'll see what I can do.
Ooh. Hear me. Take heed. The hordes of the abyss march on. The wardstone is a target they're not allowed to capture. The consequences will be disastrous.
Lead on. What's that there?
Ooh. Pause. I want to loot.
It is no trouble. On my way.
Okay.
This is simple.
Here comes trouble.
Hello. Oh, there's 3. What are you?
Too late
I don't
for
know, but you're an
apologies.
enemy. Goodbye. Are you you're an evoker, a fighter.
Endure this!
The light. Take you.
Um, okay. Dude, you had a chance.
Go for their hearts!
Oh yeah, you got a sword now.
Are you still here?
Cover me, all right?
Are you serious?
Hit you!
Make every strike count.
Wow.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
Good guys always win.
Ugh, butterballs.
Stab your zap. Take one
Together,
apple.
There we go.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Lead on.
Oh, oh, hey. Oh, hello. What are you? A babu. A baba.
I'll cut
I
you
don't
wide
know. It's
open.
called dead.
You won't stop us.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Into the fray.
Distract them for me.
demand your blood.
I got this.
Surrender or else.
Oh boy. You have a little pitchfork, don't you? That would be funny. Or do you have a sword?
The light take you!
Time to share your treasures.
You are today's
Rely
sacrifice.
on me. It is no trouble.
Well,
Okay.
No reason to pause. On my way.
Yeah, there's a little bit of reason why.
Switching. Must be a sign.
Do 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 do.
This is simple.
Can we go in here? No. Okay.
I'll see what I can do.
Ooh. Can we? No.
Lead on.
To Temple of Desna. I am going to save.
We will win this war.
And I'm going to end this here. So thank you all for coming to watch. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, stay hydrated, to eat something. At least do one thing that you enjoyed doing for yourself. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bach.